Well, I actually tried serving first. I tried to be a server, and I was terrible at it. It was kind of a funny thing because like I was like bussing a table, and I dropped a plate of food like on a baby. It was like a half-eaten food, and I dropped it, and the food landed on the baby, and of course I didn't get a tip, and I think I walked out on that job. But it was just. I knew I wasn't a very good server, so immediately after I did that, I started cooking just to see how I liked it. I started as a prep cook, and just really kind of found a passion for it. It was like another creative outlet for me.
Now, the food is excellent. It's great.
Great. I love mealing it.
It's the first time we've had a cream cheese and turkey bagel in my 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
Quite delightful.
Switching it up.
Campus cooks really doing it well this year. Really doing well.
Tater tots are phenomenal.
Jake's great. Jake has a lot of experiences that I don't, and likewise I've had some other experiences that he doesn't have. So even as a boss, he's always willing to listen to my point of view, or what I think maybe we should do or not do. And on the other hand, I learn a lot from Jake because, like I say, he's had experiences in different types of restaurants and different parts of the industry than I have.
I'm going to have to put it all on the side chef. The sous chef over here, Tony, he's a new addition to the crew. Of course, my man Jake behind the wheel never lets us down.
I have done barbecue, I've done French fine dining, I've done French Italian fusion. I worked for a professional football team for a year, Yellowstone National Park for a year. Just kind of bounced all over the country and just traveled around, did cooking for NASCAR and an HRA for a stint. Just all sorts of different things.
Food's clean. We always have a good spread. There's a lot of fresh fruit around always. The salad bar is phenomenal.
Jake makes awesome soups, and I eat a lot of soup, so chili.
The relationship between Jake and the brothers is pretty casual. He gets along with a lot of the guys, and it's pretty funny because Jake won't be afraid to tell you if something's bothered him, such as you're making a mess, because he has to clean up for it or after yourself. And he gets along with the guys, and it's a pretty comfortable feeling.
Jake and Tony do a great job. Tony's my boy, has been from day one. I love these guys.
I feel like Jake just did a great job this year, and he really got us the food that we wanted to get. He cares about what we want, and the food's been dramatically better.
It's not hard to be a chef, but it is a little stressful sometimes, just because you have a lot. There's a lot more to it than some people might think. You know what I mean? You have to plan ahead. You have to be like very organized, and usually there's a lot of people involved that are depending on you for their day to be spectacular, and that's like it's a lot of pressure.
I loved working back in the kitchen. You guys would come back and talk and make the day go faster. Is the work hard? Yeah, it is. You got to try to satisfy 80-some personalities. That's tough. Working in the kitchen, I think, is very rewarding because it teaches you a lot.
Like say coming in, normally what I want to do is set up the outside kitchen. I want to make sure you guys have milk, juice, your breads, that we got cereal up here, oatmeal, peanut butter. Just basically getting everything set up where we can go ahead and cook the meals and get that out.
You should probably not pay for culinary school until you've worked in the kitchen for a few years, because culinary school can kind of be a racket, If you want to go far, I would recommend getting papered and becoming a chef, legitimately, but sometimes it's not necessary. I've been doing it for 10 years quite successfully, and I don't have any formal education. But if I want to go any farther, it's almost essential.